The cut we saw, he was ready to burn the motherfucker down.
Well, they create the theatrical cut because the extended cut did not come out until much later. I forget the year now. I want to say 2004 or something like that. It wasn't until the Blu-rays were released that actually was shown. So this, but tonight we're all friends and we work together thing is the way that this would exist at the time. Now that cut to Lisa and Caesar is one that drives me ape shit crazy.
Why?
Because there's no buffer between them. And if you especially look at the moment, so as it cuts, and it cuts literally from a 3-shot of the captain, Alma, and Culp. Mm-hmm. And they are moving and looking downward, and then it cuts to Lisa as she sits down.
As the camera is moving, too.
Yes, and it's like, oh my God, there's so much going on. And if anything, what it should start with, is let me see what Caesar's doing. Give me just a moment to let me see what he's doing, and then she comes in. Those are simple things, but to me, it's the same as if, any comic books have a language. Film has a language, and Jesus Christ, these people don't know how to speak this language.
Yeah.
It is just ham-fistedly put together.
Do you want to know what's supposed to be between those moments?
Please.
So after Culp tells Captain that he has his orders, the Culp and Alma are supposed to go on a little bit of a tour where Culp reveals his nuclear missile.
Oh, you know what? And there is an extended cut of this. But as true to all this, I kept it all theatrical. Mm-hmm. And I believe that maybe we'll, on our own, toward the end of this, we can all jump in and watch that. But I believe that footage exists.
Culp and Alma are supposed to lead, to continue their moment as he now teases with this nuclear missile, right? We then also jump to a moment with Aldo getting his kind of troops in order, if you will, with guns and training.
Boy, those are crucial moments.
They are, particularly for when you jump to Lisa asking, on the night of the fire, she swore an oath that in the future apes and humans would live in friendship together in peace. So she's talking about two moments where the 2 moments preceding it are the two factions kind of building towards this whole thing, and all that's just gone. Yeah. They just jump from, Captain, you have your orders, to Caesar on the night of the fire.
Why doesn't Lisa have a shot of looking at fire? Something like that propels her thought here, because that, even the way that it just jumps in, it seems like a very forced conversation. If they'd had all this other stuff, at least my mind is in that place, and you go there.
To Lisa's credit, where does it stop? It stops with, and explain why you were...
Yeah.
Okay.
He's asking about humans and apes and peace.
To Lisa's credit, the end of this minute and the start of the next minute, she's asking all the questions that I would ask of Caesar myself as we talk about this.
Right.
Because unlike the humans in our city, those in the Forbidden City are mad enough not to want kindness and peace, but enmity and war. Lisa, did they tell you that? I'm going to put my tone in there, but that's how I would ask her that. Did they tell you that?
Lisa would be great at CinemaSins.
Yes, by opening fire without giving us a chance to explain why you were. I mean, we'll cut to the next minute, but her whole conversation with him is like, it just sounds like what I would ask my husband. Are you sure? Really? Is that what you walked away with? Because it's not what it sounds like to me.
Well, I mean, at least we're keeping marital relations and conversations factual and on point here.
Yeah.
And then we got little Cornelius sneaking out in the background. We don't know what he's up to, little scamp.
For as much as I've knocked the construction of this, I do think that shot is very well done, where we have the two of them in front. We also have light sources from the flames kind of licking over here, and then we see Cornelius bound in the background that they've not yet noticed. Very well constructed. Tells me a story. I have a little moment. I'm curious if that extended cut, if they put any of these buffers, things back in, maybe that they even cut that.
In this particular moment, it'd be good to actually kind of see what they, particularly, the idea of the extended cut having the nuclear missile in there, and then not being dropped completely from this minute. That's a big thing. Mm-hmm. That's really big.
There's a real thing that happens too when it comes into the amount of times they can show a movie per day. And I wonder this one, if they began thinking, our budget is this, we need to make this kind of money, and we're only here and we're going to be in theaters this long, cut it down to this so we can get another showing in. And
I
because
mean, the amount of scenes that it feels like they cut, they probably cut
it's got to be on
15
those
minutes,
lines.
20 minutes out of this movie just to make this
Right.
move faster. Yeah.
I wish they had made it move faster.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's it for me. You guys have
That's it
anything
for
else?
me.
All right.
no, I'm good.
Minute 42 in the books. We'll be
Well, how
back
about 47?
Oh, 47.
Minute 42 is in the books.
I looked up and there was a 2 on the percent up here, so my bad. Minute 47 in the books. We'll be back tomorrow. Everyone have a great day.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
The